Hello, my name is Will. Welcome back to my Startup 101 class. Today I'm going to talk about growth hacking, and I'll go through what is growth hacking, the top 2 things that growth hacking team must know, and then I will go through the classic case of Airbnb. Lastly, what makes your growth hacking successful? So let's kick off. What is growth hacking? How is it different from traditional marketing? So the foundation of growth hacking is based on product market fit. It's unlike traditional marketing, where it's more brand driven, from brand awareness to generate interest to evaluation, then to purchase. Growth hacking is more product driven, experience driven, based on data analytics, product engineering, and UX design. So if you have a great product and you'll be able to tap into the right community with a simple experience, the product itself should be able to grow organically because of the high customer retention and positive word of mouth. If you take a look at the companies like Facebook, Airbnb, Twitter, Uber, Dropbox, right? Those are software data-driven companies, and they didn't spend any type of paid advertising in the beginning, like TV commercials or billboards. But the reason they'll be able to drive a rapid growth is because the users simply love the product. They love the experience so much, and they help them to drive the first wave of network effect, and they help their product to go viral. But if you don't have a great product, it's really hard for you to grow because the customer simply, once they use the product or service once, and they'll never come back again. And so you'll be out of business soon because of the first customer experience wasn't satisfied. And also growth hacking, it's the most common and most efficient approach for startups, especially early stage startups, because they don't have a big budget like corporate or marketing or branding. So they have to be creative, more cost effective in order to drive the first wave of growth. And then, so what's the top 2 things so every growth hacking team must know before they start to hack? Number 1, know your customer. Every team should be able to clearly articulate who is your customer. Start with basics, their customer's age, gender, education level, family, professions, lifestyles. But also you need to go further. What would they like to do? Where would they like to go? For example, when they travel, would they spend a lot of time on Instagram, sharing photos, or search a local restaurant? And when they work, do they use LinkedIn a lot? Try to learn a new skill or tap into the professional network and study a new course? And when they're at home during the weekends, are they using YouTube a lot to watch entertainment or sports? So you need to understand how can you reach to your customer and how do you engage and connect with your customer in the most efficient way. So understand your customer inside out is crucial. And number 2, understand your product. Because the product is so essential, you should be able to clearly articulate the core value of your product, what the product do to your customer. And the core value isn't just a list of product features. It's the number 1 reason why your customer are engaged and love your product. Most of the company call a single metric called North Star metric. They focus on their metric. That's how they measure their team performance. Let me give you a few examples. So Airbnb's North Star metric is nights booked, and LinkedIn is profile connections, Dropbox, shared documents, Uber, weekly rides. And so those are the core values. Once you have identified those core values, the next step for you is to design a simple and intuitive user experience so the customer can get the value as easy as possible, as pleasant as possible. So your product not only help them to solving a problem, get the job done, but also making them feel good. And especially for the first time user experience, what we call the user onboarding experience is so crucial. The customer have to feel uplifting, they are confident, they feel like they are empowered, which is the foundation for your future growth.